Hello, everybody. This isn't a podcast or anything, but this is something I needed to talk about real quick. It's a bit of a news, but no one's covered it. No one's talked about it. This is something fans of a game that I talked about in my last podcast we're scratching our heads. We're wondering what the hell's going on. I finally found out what was going on. I wanted to do some digging. And there's some weird stuff going on with DreamFall Chapters, the final cut, on consoles. Today, I'm recording this right now, March 24th, the day it's supposed to be coming out. Now, here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and Google DreamFall Chapters on consoles. Like, that's it. Just Google that. Now, what you will see are a whole bunch of articles from different websites, all stating that the game is coming out the 24th. Now, what you will not see is the fact that this game is not available to pre-order on GameStop, PlayStation Store, Xbox Live Store, Steam. This is actually supposed to be an update on Steam. There's nothing about that. You won't see anything about that. Red Thread Games. I'm not just gonna say me, but your fans here bit disappointed in ya. Because what the hell? Apparently, it's been pushed back to May 5th. Everybody, there's been no official announcement. Red Thread Games have not updated either the DreamFall Chapters Twitter, Facebook page, and they have not updated their own company's Twitter and Facebook page. They have been dead silent for over a month. They have not updated this. So how I found this out after doing some digging was it's published. The console version of this game is published by Deep Silver, who have published games like Saints Row, Homefront, I think. They're going to publish Persona 5. That's the one they're advertising. So I was like, oh yeah, Deep Silver. So I went on Deep Silver's account and nothing. But then I found out their UK account, I guess, is what's doing it. So if you go on Deep Silver's Deep Silver UK Twitter, this is where you'll find the information. They posted a trailer of DreamFall Chapter saying 5/5/2017 at the end of the trailer. And that's about it. I have no website was updated. Like I said, Red Thread never made an official announcement. They've been dead silent on social media. For some reason, this game got pushed back and no one said a damn word about it, except Deep Silver's UK, from what I can see, Twitter. This is quite bullshit, actually. This is not only bullshit, but weird. It's bullshit that the company never made any statement about this. It's weird that they wouldn't update their fans. How could you release the information to so many different, well, obviously they didn't do it to each individual website that reported on this. They just released the information, all the websites reported on it. I don't know how long it's going to take for websites to, update this information. I wanted to contact a whole bunch of people. I still actually might. I might try to email people who wrote these original articles, some game journalists, some game journaling websites, to be like, hey, this company's dead silent. The game is supposed to come out and no information was given. So I tried to contact Red Thread Games. I even made comments on their, Twitter and Facebook pages. Nothing. They reported nothing. There's just, if you go on their Facebook page, there's people making comments like, what the hell? What's going on? But Red Thread, like I said, has been silent since over a month ago. And here's also where it gets weird. You think, again, they could have updated us on this, but I'm pretty sure there were supposed to be physical releases of this game. And I say that because I remember a while back, like a few months ago, you were able to pre-order the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 version, the physical versions of these games off of GameStop. Well, Sorry, I couldn't tell you exactly when they pulled those listings off of GameStop.com, but they did. I don't know why they did. Well, now I know why, because they pushed it back. But you figured there could have been some information. And my question is, if anyone out there is curious on what the hell's going on, did you pre-order your physical copy from GameStop? And if so, did you get a refund? And not only that, but out of curiosity, I went to the nearest GameStop to me today on my lunch break, and I asked them, hey, do you guys have DreamFall Chapters? and they didn't know what I was talking about, so they looked it up in their computer system, and there were no records of the game whatsoever. The only thing it came up with was DreamFall: The Longest Journey, which was on Xbox. That's the only thing you got. If you go on Xbox Store or PlayStation Store, there's 0 listings of DreamFall chapters, and there's 0 pre-orders. So you can't pre-order the game. This is a very weird situation. It's a very crummy situation from the developers. The publishers themselves could have done a better job. Was this decision made today? Was it made yesterday? It's like, I want to do some more digging. It's like, I put a lot of time to figure out what the hell's going on. It took me a while to figure out. Actually, Deep Silver said, yeah, it's coming out May 5th. So hopefully I'll be able to contact some gaming websites if they'll be interested. I think this is a very weird story. I think some gaming websites would be interested in this information. This is a very weird thing. A very weird way of pushing back a game. A kind of crummy way of pushing back a game, to be perfectly honest. It'd be nice if... Look, Red Thread. Okay, I don't want to ramble here, but I'll just say this. Red Thread, you're busy. I get that. You're a game developer thing, and obviously you're in crunch time right now because you have to push a game back over a month. Look, listen, I get it. You're busy. You still could have made time to update something on social media. I'm sure you have a guy for that. I'm sure you have a guy in your social media page who could be like, listen, March 24th was not a good date for us. We need to push it back. I'm sure you could have told your publisher to make a press release about that. I mean, wasn't this game kickstarted? Like, a lot, your game came out because of the people who wanted it. And like, granted, we're getting the console version, which is published by a publisher, but that wouldn't have even happened if the game didn't get kickstarted in the fucking first place. And not to mention the Final Cut version that's coming out on Steam, isn't that also getting pushed back until May 5th? I don't know. But this is the Console Gaming Podcast channel. Every once in a while I'll try to, if there's something like this that happens again, which I've never seen before, I'll talk about it. But holy shit, Red Thread and Deep Silver, get your shit together, because this is weird and messed up. That's all. I can't go on. There's nothing more to say. I'll talk about it again on May 5th, everybody.